I'm the government transformation lead for Latin American, Canada, and Caribbean region on Amazon Web Services. I was the Secretary of Digital Government and Public Innovation at national level in Argentina. One of the main achievements in that time was the implementation of the digital identity platform that provides the capability to authenticate people. So a digital identity is a way of using digital technologies to prove who you are. And the fantastic advantage of having that is that you can use the digital identity to do remote transactions. It facilitates the delivery of services in a really cost-effective mode and with safety and security. Some examples in Argentina could be the use of My Argentina in English. This is the app that you can have in your mobile phone, and using digital identity, you can verify your identity remotely. Another example of the usage of this authentication platform on the private sector used by many banks. One of those that I remember was in fact a public bank in this case, that they replaced the onboarding process using digital identity. And the cost saving of doing that was in this proportion. So doing it face-to-face, it cost 1,800 pesos in that time, and moving to the digital usage of a digital identity, it cost less than 100. So that's the proportion of the savings you can achieve. So huge amount of benefits using digital identity platform. Even more today, with the COVID pandemics going on, My Argentina was used to deliver services and also help for people that need some assistance. And it was announced that the COVID vaccine would be included in My Argentina for being used for traveling. So the official credentials of any person that has been vaccinated is under My Argentina, with this authentication platform that prove that really you are you. First of all, before launching the platform, it has to do with how to ensure the safety and security of the data, the safety and security of the consumption of that data, and also the legal framework behind that. Who will be responsible for every single piece of the complete process of using digital identity authentication? I think that communication with the population is very, very important, in the sense of explaining people that for example, the picture that you are capturing for doing the transaction, the validation, is not going to be stored anywhere. We say that government don't compete. Governments collaborate among them. And so I use the same formula I used when I was in government myself, by learning from others. India experience with Aadhaar is very, very important, not only because of the digital identity, but also due to the concept of India stack. So this idea that on top of digital identity, you can put other services, and that's the magic of having a digital identity, that you can then deliver education services, maybe healthcare type of services, maybe financial services, so on and so forth.
I'm Deepti Dutt. I lead strategic business development and government transformation initiatives for public sector business at AWS India. In between my corporate jobs, I did a 3-year stint with Government of India's digital ID program Aadhaar. Since India was the first country to embark on this ambitious journey, the challenges were again manifold out there. That too, talking about a billion population and a paperless online identity, all two abstract concepts to explain to a billion people and to enable thousands of decision makers to really understand this. But if I can crystallize them into two top problems, first according to me is how do you ensure scale, quality, diversity while ensuring universal coverage of this digital ID program. Number two key challenge according to me was coordination across multiple government entities for adoption of Aadhaar, be it enrollment or authentication. First was we set up a core team that had representation from government, technology and program management, and each of these groups focused on what they were really good at. Second thing that stood out was, Aadhaar's mandate, what it will do was very clearly defined. It was very well stated that Aadhaar will do only two things: issue digital ID and create an API based platform for other services to integrate with them. Sticking to that core focus really helped Aadhaar achieve what it was meant to achieve. Third thing was the maniacal focus on doing early proof of concepts, pilots, building mechanisms that helps you continuously improve the system. I think that is what helped build Aadhaar to the scale that it has reached as of now. India was able to issue 1 billion digital ID in less than 6 years. That's the kind of journey, that's the kind of benefit Aadhaar has been able to get to. If you look at today, about 40 million online authentication happen every day, which means about 40 million transactions, service delivery benefits are happening to people on a daily basis. In times of this recent pandemic, the speed at which India was able to do contact tracing, the speed at which vaccination system was rolled out, all that rides on Aadhaar. So that's the kind of multiplier effect that Aadhaar or digital ID creates in any country. We are working closely with our partners such as MOSIP. MOSIP is Model Open Source Identity Platform, to actually take digital ID platform to other countries. And what we do as AWS is, we have a specialist in healthcare, government digital transformation, digital ID. So we all combine forces to help our governments accelerate their digital transformation, their citizen services transformation, and take that to next notch.
From the user perspective also, something that it's appearing as the concept of data empowerment and self-empowerment of user to decide who to share their data among the countries. And so it implies not only technology, because technology is already there. The problem has to do more with legal frameworks, with the validity of that transactions or that interactions among countries, among citizens, moving from one country to other. So this is something that European Union is also addressing, on how to begin to interoperate among countries with the identity from one country being valid in other countries.